on the 2nd. Is July the 4th, Independence Day, so the markets will be closed on Tuesday. So I'm expecting for volumes to start trickling off starting Friday and then possibly into Monday. But you never know. We live in very uncertain times. But looking at the chart here for the Bitcoin futures, markets heavily consolidated, both Bitcoin and Ethereum extremely consolidated at these levels. Bitcoin at $30,000 level, Ethereum at the 1850 to 1900 price level. Bearish trend momentum reading. As long as this trend momentum reading is reading us bearish, it's going to be all rallies being sold. So any big move to come between now and over the weekend, as long as this is still red, the big move is going to be to the downside. It's just that simple. All right, so that's just FYI as we're going into another holiday upon us. And here's the Ethereum. Like I said, the 1850 to 1900 mark is resistance, and you got a crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading, specifically for the Ethereum futures. But both Bitcoin and Ethereum futures are in the same dynamic right now. Bearish trend momentum reading, sell the rally mode, and you're heavily consolidated up here at these price levels. So that usually signals a topping type of a situation happening. Looking at the US dollar, nothing has changed. Resistance 103, support 101. Market started to lift up today. Remember this positive bot check I've been warning you about? Now he's starting to get that lift off in the dollar. I warned you. I told you don't try to short that dollar. We had the rally alert coming into it also. Yeah, all that stuff is coming into play. So this stronger dollar is going to put some pressure on commodity prices, especially your grain, soybean, wheat, and corn. Looking at the Russell is still in a bear market with a bearish trend momentum reading. And we have a sell the rally mode. So yeah, the market tried to rally today, but as you can see here, getting a solid close above 1900 could not happen. All right, and that's where you are. So between 1900 and 1950 is a very powerful resistance zone for the Russell at this time. And because we're in the sell the rally mode, I'm anticipating that the market will get right back to business to the downside here. So just FYI, you're in a sell the rally environment until this trend momentum reading turns green. Once that turns green, then you are okay to buy dips and pullbacks. But right now, it's sell rallies. All right, so just keep that under your hat for now. All right, next one we got up here is crude oil. Crude oil is still neutralized, so we're not doing anything there. Still doing nothing in that market is happening. S&P 500, same scenario here. Bearish trend momentum reading. You're at the sell the rally moment. 4450 is your current resistance zone. So you're still in the sell the rally period in this market as well. So just FYI, that is where you are. Sell the rally mode. Next up is gold. All right, so looking at gold. Gold has that bearish trend momentum reading, had a nice little sell-off today. The 1900 level is finally being tested now. Psychological support is at 1900. If it fails, then you can see gold go into a free fall status. Looking at the NASDAQ 100. NASDAQ 100 also bearish trend momentum reading. You're in a sell the rally mode in the NASDAQ as well. It failed to really get the lift off. Really, you saw a little bit more strength in the Russell and the Dow today, but the NASDAQ and the S&P struggled, which is because you have a bearish trend momentum reading. So just keep that in mind as well. Speaking of the Dow, here is your Dow. Bearish trend momentum reading. Yeah, you had a 200-300 point rally today, but all it's doing is setting up for the next leg down. All right, so don't be fooled by that. You're in the sell the rally mode in the stock indices. Looking at nat gas had so much promise, but then we got this crash alert and started to get some downside production today. So I'm expecting this market to head back lower. Um, the bear market has reclaimed the price action in nat gas for now. And last but not least, here is silver futures. And in silver, you have a bullish trend momentum reading. The market did fall down today. Um, so support is now at 22. That 22 it's going to have to be defended if this market is going to re-strengthen the bull, because you're still in a long-term and intermediate term bull market with a bullish trend momentum reading. So you are in the buy the dip, buy the pullback mode. So I do see I do see buying all the way down to that $22 support. If the $22 support doesn't hold, though, this green trend momentum reading will probably most likely turn red. And then you're in a selling mode, and this thing will fall precipitously. All right, so just FYI, going into a Lemony Snicket's series of unfortunate events type of a weekend where anything can happen. So eyes and ears open. Remember, the system works if you work the system. Bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. Smash that like button, and I'm out. Peace.